In this video we are back with Find the Boxes for the brand new updates. Thank you so much for choosing my video. If you do find it helpful, if you can leave me a like, drop me a comment, and of course hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. So coming into Spawn, and very similar to Faceless, we have one on the tree. And there we go, that is Box. Into City, and again showcasing my box, really nice and lovely there, front and centre. And we are trying to find a pothole, and the pothole is there on the purple area. So I absolutely love this area. So this reminds me of sort of air ducts, but you will see a number of doors dotted around the kind of walls. You can also see some obby bricks. So obviously what we need to do is find our way to the first door, that then teleports us through to the next, and so on until we get the box. So here is the steps up. The obby isn't strenuous. If I can do it, you can. So this sort of filled me with dread. I'm like, wall hop? I can't wall hop, but what it is just a turn and drop down. And then just a jump across, nice and easy there to Pothole Box. Some of the awards were a little bit glitchy, so just make sure you get the badge there. So I've been reliably informed that Lemonade has also been fixed. So again, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to go up and get the coin first. Onto the turquoise roof, there is the coin. So we can see that the yellow box is no longer around the lemonade stand. The coin has gone and the green building has opened up, and there is lemonade. So happy that one is now working. And then I did see one. Oh, we've got to go back to the back rooms of all places. I hate the back rooms. It's just a massive maze that all looks the same. I mean, it's nice they're putting more stuff in an area that they've built, of course, I always say that, but did it have to be the maze? No. And then the clue for this one was search the walls. Do you know how many walls there are in this area? And it's not just sort of the outer ones, it's also the middle ones. So what I'm thinking, it's going to be on an external wall and be an area that you can walk through to. Or it's going to be sort of in the middle that you would think is a wall but actually has an area contained in the middle of it. I also thought potentially a room within a room, so obviously this was inverted. That may have been a nice sneaky area to put one. So my thinking here is I'm going to go around the outer walls first and hope to God that I find this one. So for reference, this is where the code door is for the lift behind us. So obviously, hopefully you can follow where I am from the code door to the glowing to the backroom survivor. Hopefully you can follow where I am. I know sort of following people in mazes is quite difficult. There's the start, so again you can just come down this way from the start. Depends how good you are at navigating this area. So naturally you see this mega bright patch in the back rooms, which I didn't think was normally here. So this would be your guiding area, and this is where this brand new place is. So sneaky, but it's really bright, which is why it's now affecting the back rooms. And then all we have to do is try and find this box in here. So just make your way round this area and you're looking for a dark square. So the dark square is the box itself in this area. I mean, how this isn't the gateway to Neon. I mean, this is Neon at its best. But there you go, this is the box that we're looking for, and it is negated. Now that my retinas have been sufficiently burnt, we're going to go ahead into Desert. Back into the pyramid, and we're trying to find Bomb Box now. I love these cages. I mean, obviously I'm featured as well. No sign of a bomb, so we're going to have to probably go in. And look, trust the bomb to be right by me. I love it. I love that that has been placed right next to my character. Thank you so much to Mythical. And then it is just navigating our way through the splats. I don't know if that's supposed to be like blood. Is that something that exploded? I don't know. The bomb box is sort of looking in that expression like, oops. Whoever designed this area, it's actually quite funny if you try and read between the lines. So I was convinced the area to get to Neon was actually in the arcade, because the arcade is full of neon lights. So it does actually have that link for me. I don't get the link why Neon's up here. But it's fine. I just think there could have been a nicer tie-in. But you go to the disco room and then here is the teleport through to Neon. Again, I don't know. Aside from sort of bright colours, I'm not getting neon. When I think neon, I think sort of like neon lights. So I don't know if potentially edging those boxes in the actual neon lights may have made this feel a bit more neon, rather than kind of the coloured cubes that you see for kind of, you know, rainbow, you know, like the Play-Doh stuff. I've seen stuff like this for, you know, this is more of like a colour room rather than neon. I was thinking neon, I was thinking I'm going to go get my sunglasses. But they have really filled this out. Mythical has thought about it. So there are quite a few neon boxes in what is really quite a small little sub-map to this game. And of course there always is an obby. And something did pique my interest. Can you see what may have interested me, or what may have caught my eye? And this is neon pink. I was quite surprised that there wasn't like a really diddy weeny small one in here. You know, if you look at how many blocks you've got, I mean, you know, even orange is quite big. I think they've missed one because if you look at some of them around sort of snow, they are minute how small some of the boxes are. So this is what I said piqued my interest. Look in the corner of the map on the floor there. What's a slight mist colour? And you've got it, we have found neon purple. Love that one. I love that it's also not the purple that is the mist colour. It is actually in the floor of the map. That is my favourite one of this new area. The only unfortunate thing is you do have to reset, which takes you back to spawn. So you do have to make your way back to desert, back through the disco room. But it's not a bother. And then for green, this is where the zoomed out view is definitely your friend. And luckily I have managed to find that one, no problems. And then just a fan shout out. Thank you so much to the player Meowcat Mahui. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry, but thank you for coming, saying hi and spending some time in the game with me. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.